Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. This is going to be just a Yarny Goodness episode. Maybe not an episode, but just some Yarny Goodness bits. I'm going to show y'all, well, before I get into that, I'd like to say welcome new subscribers and welcome back subscribers. I'm happy to have y'all here with me and my maker shenanigans. I do like sewing and the yarny stuff and the DIY stuff. So this is a maker channel, podcast, whatever you want to call it. It's a maker place. Look down in the description for places to find me. I do have a blog and a Facebook group and an Etsy shop and all that good stuff. All the links are down below. Okay, so today it's all about the yarn, and I'm going to show y'all my Lion brand haul. That was the last haul I did before I put myself on a yarn band. A yarn band. That might be kind of fun. Anyway, yarn diet. Let's just say that. It's not a ban, it's a diet, because only yarn coming in my clubs should be coming in my house currently. And speaking of clubs, I just got this month's Southern Skein Sock Club in the mail. I haven't even looked at it yet, and y'all, that's amazing for me because I usually can't wait. So I'm gonna open it with y'all. I have two special Halloween holiday yarn things I bought off of Etsy, which I will be doing a review on, or be talking about in my Etsy Yarn Club review of October. They're not actually clubs, but pretty sure both of these have clubs, but I just picked their special holiday stuff. Anyway, I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek of it, because I'll show more of it when I do my review in October. So, and I have a finished object to show y'all, and another WIP that I started. Yay, me. Anywho, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about all the yarn and yarn stuff. Let's see, I think, what's some yarny sales I can tell y'all about, because I'm on a yarn diet, but maybe y'all aren't. So I've been tempted, but I haven't got them yet. Let's see, what have I seen? I know that Lion Brand currently has started their 12 weeks of Christmas, which is hard to believe, but yes. They have 40% off all yarn and kits with a coupon. It's on the website, so I'll put a link down below. They had a lot of fun new kits out, which were very tempting to me, but I didn't buy one. What else did I see? What was it? Yarn Inspirations or Premier Yarn? I can't remember which one, but I saw a post from Rose Likes Crochet about their mystery bags being $2.40. So I don't know if that's still happening, but I didn't even go look because that was way too tempting. So, and what else? Dollar Tree still has yarns. They have actually more yarns. They have, I think I've already said this one time. I can't remember what I said in my Lost podcast episode and what I said otherwise. So anyway, Dollar Tree has the least you can buy is 6 skeins of one thing. You can order up to a 24-pack case, and they have Isaac Mizrahi yarn with sparkle in it. They have some Deborah Norville, is that right? I think it is. Acrylic yarn, anti-peel acrylic yarn in different colors. They have some Premier Cotton on there. They still have the Red Heart Wave stuff, which I had ordered way back when, so you might want to go check that out. I think that's all the sales I know about currently. Now, a couple things. I got these things. They're supposed to be, come on, focus. Don't make me do it manually. Come on, thing. Why must you aggravate me so? Anyway, they're supposed to go in your hair, like if you have long hair. Obviously not going in my hair. I got them in a beauty box. I think it was think it was a Walmart beauty box, but I'm not sure. I do a Walmart beauty box. It's $5, and they send out one every quarter, and you can subscribe to it, so it kind of does it automatically. It's just $5, and sometimes they have, a lot of times they have full-size products in it. So I can't remember if I got it out of there or if I got it out of one of the Target beauty boxes, which they are $7. That does include shipping too, the 5 and the 7. But you just have to be there at the beginning of the month to grab it. Sometimes they have 2 different ones, you know, it just depends. I get them sometimes I don't. I don't remember which one I got it in, but I thought these are like, would be great for knitting stitch markers. A couple of them have little danglies on it, or 3 of them do actually, and the rest of them are just rings. So that's what I said I'm going to use them for, because you can't put them in my hair. They're not going to stay up there. So anyway, I got those, and I also got in the mail the other day my crochet magazine. Y'all, that's what I have. I just showed y'all my address. Maybe I'll remember to blur that out or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It'll be okay. This is my second, I almost said this is my second episode, but it's not. It's my second, what is it called? Second month, I don't know. Second edition, whatever you want to call it. I think it was $10 a year or something. I don't know. It was one of those things, and I ordered it, and I kind of forgot about it until it came in the mail. And then I just got this other one, but I'm in love with this sweater on the front. Look at it. The perfect, oversized, run-around sweater. Yeah, I love it. I love the big ridges. And then there's this detailing on the side. So I'm loving that. I want to start making it right now, but I don't need to do that. But these are the other patterns that are in the magazine. We got some scarves and cowls and cardigans and more sweaters and some booties and some Afghans. So far it seems like they got some pretty decent variety of patterns. I've yet to make one because I just started getting it and I keep forgetting I have it. So I also subscribe to I Like Crochet, which is a digital magazine, and I always forget I have that too. So I have to go online and look at that every month if I want to see it. They usually have some pretty neat patterns in there too. I really like that one. I think they have a one that's called I Like Knitting too, so I may check that out. Like I need more patterns. I mean, I get most of my patterns digitally. Ooh, so I have a whole library of them on my computer. I know y'all can't see it, but there's a ring where I touch the screen to zoom in right there over my eye. I feel like I'm looking through a porthole. I know y'all can't see that, but that's what it feels like to me. Anywho, let's go ahead and talk about my finished object. I finished the French Market Tote by Alexandra Tavel of 2 of Wands. I really like this because you just made the big square and then you like kind of gather it with stitches to make the ends, and then you go around and you make the handle and the sides, and it makes like this hammocky style bag for going to the produce market, which I need to visit, and I think this bag is going to be wonderful for that. So I'm excited to try it out. I haven't got to yet. I did run out of yarn. Right there. So this was almost, the end would have been on the other side of this handle. So I almost made it 2 rounds on the handle, because I made it 2 rounds on this one, but not this one. So that's when I ran out of yarn. And then I took apart my market bag from the last Jimmy Bean's crochet club that I did, because I didn't like it anyway and I had never finished it. So I used the blue Cotlin yarn. It's from Cabot. I don't know which way they say that, but I love the way it went with it. I really like this. and it was fun to make. So that is a finish for me. It almost looks like it could be a halter top if it wasn't closed on the bottom. But anyway, I will talk a little bit more about what I thought about the yarn and everything, because this is the Tweedledee yarn from my Lamb Brand yarn reviews I've been doing. So I did finish that, and then I showed y'all last time this, which is a new pattern. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Friday before it's up on the vlog, because I haven't managed to get to it yet. So that's what I'm gonna say. Now, I started a bulky version. This is, nope, I don't have the label in there. This is Lamb Brand's Thick and Quick, Woolies Thick and Quick. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I have a couple skeins of it, so I don't know how far I'm going to get. I'm probably about halfway through the skein, and so I'm really liking it in the thick yarn as well. It's going to be a little bit stiffer, not quite so slinky. And I did use 60, started with 60 chains versus 80 chains in the number 4 yarn. This is number 6 yarn. So I'll have different versions of that listed for y'all. I would love to take one of these sock fingering weight skeins and make one. I don't think I'll get one done before I do the blog post, but I will add to it after I do that. So you have to do it in the chain in increments of 20. So because you have the 5, 5, and then 7, 3, so that's 20. So if you want the alternating repeat, your chain has to be in multiples of 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, whatever. The smaller the yarn, the more chains you're gonna need. That's the basic principle. So I'm really liking it in the chunky, and I'm probably gonna make several of these for gifts, because this is a nice neutrally color. A lot of times what I do is make a bunch of stuff, I put it in a big old, one of the big huge Ziploc bag things, and I take it around when we have family gatherings in the holidays and just let people pick stuff out, because I don't always know what they want or if they like a color or something like that. So I do that a lot of times. So hang on just a second, I forgot something. Okay, when I did yesterday, I released my Teadoddles origins story about my Mima Teadoddle. And I had a couple things I forgot to show that she'd made me that I had back there. So one of them is a crocheted item, and one is a sewn item. So I'm gonna show you the crocheted item today, and when I do my fabric thing Friday, I'll show you the fabric one. And I was just gonna say something else and I completely forgot what it was. Oh, I'm sorry these videos are going out so late, but by the time I get home and record stuff, like I'm recording today, goodness gracious. Today is Wednesday, and I'm recording this after work. It's after 5 o'clock, and by the time everything gets edited and rendered and uploaded, that's why it takes so long. I'm sorry, my network is just slow. Yeah, and I also think that when I just recently updated my video editing software, and I think when I did that maybe my computer is not, its video graphics card is not handling it as well because it's older, which stinks, but that's the way it is sometimes. Anyway, that's why these are coming out so late. So I'm going to show you this. This is very old and quite loved, as you can tell. And my Mima Teadoddle made this for me. It is a crocheted panda with its tongue hanging out. I don't know why she always did the googly eyes and the tongue hanging out and stuff. But this actually, it doesn't have like a fabric over the stuffing in it. It's still in there. I'm surprised the stuffing hasn't come off. It's quite dense in there actually. So, yeah. One day I would like to make a pattern for this from her original. It looks like she used single crochets, but I would like to make something, a pattern to remember her by for this panda bear with the tongue hanging out. So that is another one of my Teadoddles Makes. I'll set him right there. He's been around for quite some time. And he's been loved. My son actually had him when he was smaller as well. So that was really neat. Now, first, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of these two yarn things I got. The first one is from Haverland Yarns. I'm hoping these are... I don't think there was a card in here. There might have been one over, and I stuck it way over here, probably. I don't know. It's Haverland. I'll have the link down below. I'll try not to have to put pop-ups because it takes longer when I edit. This is the Hallow Thankmas Franken sock set. That's what I ordered. So that's what it comes with. It came with the 80-20 merino nylon 25-gram mini skeins. So it's 400 yards total. In colors for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So it came in this cute little plaid bag. They are on bobbins. I'm just gonna give you a peek down in there. So yeah, they're on the little plastic bobbins. I don't know that I'll make a sock. I think I'm gonna make a scarf or something. And I also got a little treat bag. So I'll show you more about that when I do my review. But that came from Haverland, Havirland, Haverland. They don't have that anymore, but she does have a Franken sock set that you can purchase. It's just, I think it's from her leftovers or something. I don't know. So she does have that. So then this next one came from Crystal Skies Dye. Crystal, I think that's what it is. Does it say in here? Here we go. Crystal Skies hand dyed. There we go. So this was a Harry Potter Halloween themed yarn. It says owl mail on there. I think that is totally upside down. I'll turn it this way. Maybe it'll be right when I do it. It came in this. Everything has the little puppy paws on it. There is a treat bag down in there, and there's a peek. There's a mini skein, and there's a peek of the yarn. So, like I said, in October I'll do reviews for both of those, probably in the same video. But that is coming up. Next, let's take a look and see what I got in my Southern Skeins sock club this month. Southern Skeins. She is one that I did a review on earlier on when I was doing this. I liked it so very much that I've kept it, and now I've partnered with her on her advent calendar. So, you know, fun things. I'm not opening this wrong. There we go. Okay. So, ooh, look, this is, I haven't looked at it. This is a little card. Driftwood is what it's saying for September. And there is a Peace and Waves cowl pattern by Meredith Wire. Meredith Wire. I want you to get my code to get my pattern. There we go. And it is a knitting pattern. Yeah, this is a knitting pattern this month. Sometimes she has crochet patterns. It just depends. I think next month, y'all, Chaos Monkey, Allie from Chaos Monkey, is doing the pattern for October's yarn club. So y'all know who that is. Y'all might want to check that out. Pretty little polka dot paper. Ooh, y'all, that's so pretty. I love it. Oh, I said wire. That does say wire, but it says wide on here. So there's the card of the pattern designer right there. A Lovely Blunder Knits. That's who designed the pattern this month. Okay, so this yarn is so pretty. Oh, look at it. Look at this. These always come with a full skein, and then that is the mini skein. Oh, I am so in love with this, and I want to make it right now. Look at all those colors. These are like some of my favorite colors. Ew, look at it. Driftwood. I can see where the name comes from. Driftwood, and the mini skein is called Evening. And there is my little stitch marker. It's a little starfish. I'm still looking at the yarn, y'all. That is so pretty. Oh, and look at the mini skein in there. The mini skein has some different color tone blues. It's called Evening. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to make something with that. That is gorgeous. Well, I'll probably make the pattern since I got pattern. And then I got a cinnamon vanilla tea. Now I have quite the collection of teas growing that I'm getting from swaps and things like this. And we got this little ruler slap bracelet. This is gonna be cool. This looks really small. I'm gonna see if this fits. I think it will, but I'm not sure. I have a bigger kind of wrist, because sometimes bracelets in the store do not fit me. Why does it go the other way? That seems kind of dumb. I want the ruler side to show, but the ruler side does not show. Okay, it fits, but that's gonna aggravate the mess out of me because it's very snug on me. Yeah, but that's still pretty cool. It's like rubbery. I haven't had a slap bracelet in forever. They were always so cool. All right, there is my Southern Skeins Yarn Club. And let me get this stuff back in this box. Bloop. Put it over there. Now, last thing I have to show y'all is the yarn I got from Line Brand. What was it? Beginning of September? Or was that when it shipped? I don't know. They had the 10 for 10 sale, and they usually put only certain yarns in there. You have to buy it in quantities of 10 to get the discount. So you can buy a bunch of different kinds of yarn, but it always has to be quantities of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Which happens to be how many skeins of yarn I ordered? 60 skeins of yarn. I couldn't resist, y'all. They had a lot of yarn in there that I loved. So I got a quantity of 10 of some of them and a quantity of 5 of some of them. And that's how I mixed and matched it to add up to 60 skeins. I got several kinds of homespun, which is one of my favorite yarns. I know it's a yarn that some people love and some people hate, but I love it. So I also got some landscapes yarn, some flicka, and mandala thick and quick, and some heartland. So let's just take a look. I got 10 of these heartland. This is Isle Royale, and it has like purples and reddish maroonish colors in it, and I love it. This is another favorite of mine. This one's all acrylic, number 4. This is one of my favorite number 4 weights. I love the heatheredness that you get in most of the yarn colors. It's very soft without being slick. So this is one of my favorite number 4 yarns for making hats and scarves and things. So I got 10 of those. I got 5 mandala thick and quick in curly Q. I really liked the colorway. They only had one color of this, and I think they might have 2 colors of the Heartland, but that's how it works up. Loving how that looks. I got 5 of those. That's all acrylic. Homespun thick and quick. I got 10 of these in Greystone stripes. Okay, so now earlier in the year when they had another 10 for 10, they had gemstone stripes in the regular homespun, which is one of my favorite colorways. It's very much like this one because I thought I had ordered the same thing because it's like it's got a different name, but this is the thick and quick. So one of the differences is in the regular Mandela, there's like this. He disagrees, but that's okay. There's like the thread thing that runs through there. You can see it. It's pink throughout that one. This one is not, but it does have some of the similar colors. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's see. So I got 10 of these. And then I also got 10 of the homespun in this colorway. This is the regular homespun, Lakeside Stripes. Love the blues. You can see how much bigger this skein of yarn is compared to a regular one. Yeah. I've made cardigans and wraps and blankets out of this. That's why I got the 10 of each of those. And then one more homespun I got 10 of was this Go Team. They have homespun in a cake form now. I don't know why this is called Go Team. I don't know what team that represents, but I liked the colors, so the only one they had in there anyway. But all the colors, okay, so the regular homespun is a number 5. The bulky is a number 6. They have different colors in the cakes than they have in the skeins. They're not the same. So I don't know if they're eventually all go into the cakes, but I know all the colors in cake form are different than anything you can find in the skein. So great. So next I got Flicka, which I picked up some of this at the Hobby Lobby clearance sale, and I was hoping they had they had several colors, but none of them were the same as what I picked up before, and they didn't really match. So ultimately I got this Dill Pickle. That's what this is called, which I feel is appropriate. I really like it. I got 5 of these. This is a 50-50 cotton polyester. And you know what? I thought this is very similar to the Comfy Cotton. And I thought the difference was that the Comfy Cotton was 50 cotton and 50 polyester, but I'm not and 50 acrylic, but I'm not completely sure about that. I'll have to go check it. But I got that color in Flick. I got 5 of these. Then I got 5 of this landscape color in Twilight. I really liked those colors. It's like a chartreuse and a blue, cobalt blue, and it kind of fades. It's a little gray in between. You can see it right there. These are 100% acrylic too. So I got 5 of those. And I ordered 5 of this colorway as well, which is Galaxy, which I loved this colorway. It's so pretty. Love the colors in it. Look at the layout of it. Gorgeous. Well, that's the last one on my list. Yeah. I ordered 5. I can see 5 as a quantity on my list. But I got 10 of these, y'all. I got 5 extra skeins of this. I don't know. I didn't even realize that till I was going through it to do videos. And then I was like, well, normally if I get extra stuff, I will email them. Be quiet. But I didn't realize this till later, and I know they have a lot of orders. I know some people were still waiting on their orders and stuff, so I just hope it didn't take away from somebody getting it that wanted it. But I got 5 extras, so I got 10 of these. But I'm thinking maybe I'll make me a big old sweater out of it. I don't know. It's pretty bright, but I like it. So that is my Lion Brand yarn haul. That is everything I have for Yarny Goodness today. Right at 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And tomorrow will be my review of the Lowlander Etsy Yarn Club, the Lowlander Yarn Club. That's my Etsy Yarn Club pick. So I will, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Had to set this back up right quick because I forgot. So it's a little crooked, but I'll be finishing up an Etsy update right quick before I do this video, edit this video. And it's not gonna be, it's gonna be the rest of my little pouches. So it's the ones like this and like this. I think I showed y'all these before, I'm not sure. Can't remember. I got one with this print. I'm irritated about that. I'll talk more about that in my fabric section. And then I've got some like this with this print. These are my Maker leftover pouches, and they do all have charms. A lot of them have little scissors. Some of them have something different, but I'll be putting those in there, and then I'll be putting these charm Maker charms sets in there. They have, I'm gonna try. There we go. They have this spool of thread, a big thimble, yeah, a sewing machine, a tomato pin cushion, and a, where is it? Handmade with love with a little heart on it. Stitch marker is a set. Those are going up in there. I think I have 4 or 5 sets. I can't remember. But the set will come with all 5 stitch markers. They do have the smaller 12mm lobster claw, lobster clasp. But they will come with this little book ring thing, which I love these little book rings to put stitch markers on because they're so easy to come apart. Well, they hold well, and they're just easy to open when you get ready for it. So those are going in there. So I will get that set up before this video goes up. So if you hadn't noticed it before then, now you know. All right, now bye again.